movies and having your own TV show?
It's kind of, I mean, I was really thrilled after the first Iron Man movie when I found myself doing a scene with Pepper Potts and Tony Stark, where Pepper Potts was saying, "Thank you, Agent Coulson." You know, as a fan of Iron Man as a kid, I could have died on the spot, and I kind of went home happy. And then when I got a call to be in Iron Man 2, and then at the end of Iron Man 2 found out I was going to be handling the appearance of a certain Asgardian hammer, every bit of it I was kind of blown away that it kept going. So I was, as a fan of the movies and of the comics, what Joss did with this character and the way he made it a central part of the Avengers was just a fanboy dream come true for me. And again, I was really sad to not get to play the guy because I love his blend of kind of snarky humor and kind of bureaucratic efficiency. So when I got a call saying, "You might not be dead," I thought it was yet another, like, someone has got to be pranking me. This is too good to be true. And at the same time, I didn't want to undermine what we did in the Avengers. I liked the fact that somebody really bled real blood in that show, you know? And when Joss explained to me the direction he was thinking of going with it, it felt, if anything, it added a layer to the Avengers. And at the same time took the spectacle that's been so fun to be part of in these movies, and to a sci-fi geek like me, and then put it into TV in a human context with a team of people who are, you know, Coulson passing the torch to a younger breed who have something more going on than just being the world's greatest killer. He sees something in them that I think is reminiscent of him. I think what makes a great S.H.I.E.L.D. agent isn't the kind of like obedience that you would think. It's that exact same thing that makes him front off with Tony Stark, or make fun of, you know, everyone but Captain America, who's so beautiful. Thank you so much. I do get to drive around in Lola faster than they like. It's fun to drive around in Lola and have everyone get mad at how fast I'm driving. And yes, I have. Are you kidding me? It's not my first Hot Toys action figure, but it's definitely the one I have two of because my daughter has one in her room. My Agent Coulson action figure. It was a big day for me to get an action figure. It's a really good question. It's a really good question. I think what I find compelling about the show is, and about playing Agent Coulson, is there is, I think the guy's seen stuff. I got from the scene in Thor when he walks out there with the megaphone, bored, almost, like here's another destroyer. Is this Stark's? I don't know. We don't know. This guy has seen stuff that would turn your hair white. And yet, he still believes the dream. You know what I mean? He still believes in the heroism, to the point where when these guys are fighting with each other, he's the one who goes down and picks up the destroyer weapon. Every step of the way, a different writing and directing team turned this guy into something else, added another dimension, and I've had to sit down and go, okay, who am I now? And that certainly has never been more true. When the last time I saw him, he was bleeding out on the deck of the helicarrier, and now he's got one version that he's been told about what he's doing here, and it may not be true. I think that lives in you. I think this is a guy who's got to be questioning everything.
We gotta wrap, guys.
Keep one more question.
Okay, last one.
Right. No, I don't. I think he's dead. It's all one big Marvel universe, and they certainly have different flavors. But what's exciting to me is what happens here connects to the movies and vice versa. The one thing that I know about Marvel is they use this stuff and they let this become one ever-expanding giant story. So I think what happens on our show will become part of what happens in the movie world as well, and vice versa.